What up, everybody? It's your boy D, and today I'm going to be showing you how to track out your beat that you made on the MPC to Pro Tools. And today I'm working on the Ren, and I'm going to show you how to do this. It's pretty easy. Just follow my directions. Alright, so here we go. I have the beat. It's an 8-bar beat, and I have two sequences on it. It's something simple. So basically what you're going to do, say after you made your beat, and you know, I'm gonna put it in song mode. So I'm gonna go to my song mode. Since it's only two, I'm only using two sequences, and this is just for this video. I don't want to, you know, go through all that. All right. So after it's in song mode, what you want to, after you got, you know, you build your sequences up and you put it in song mode. So now you're ready to go. If you play it, it's gonna play it in song mode. So what from here, I'm gonna go to convert to sequence. Basically, it's going to take all those sequences and make it into one sequence, and it's going to go to sequence. The next empty sequence is sequence 3 for me, so I'm going to go to do it. So I mean, that's pretty quick. So now on my MPC, on the MP, I'm going to go to main, and then I'm going to go to that sequence 3, and in that sequence 3 is going to be my song. Now it's in song mode. So from here, what I want to do is I want to go to File. Then I want to go to Export, and then I want to go to As Audio Mixdown. Now, whenever I sell a beat, I usually give it to them two ways. I give it to them as an MP3, and I give it to them tracked out. So I'm going to do both for you to show you. So I give it to them. So I select MP3. I keep it as stereo output, MP3, and I keep everything else the same. And I'm going to just hit Export. Now it's asking me where do I want to save it to. I'm gonna just, for this video, I'm gonna save it to my desktop, and I'm gonna make a new folder on my desktop, and I'm gonna call it YouTube. YouTube, YouTube, and I'm gonna hit OK. And then so it's gonna go in here, and I'm gonna hit save. All right, so as you can see, it's going through. So now there's an MP3 in that folder. Then what I do is I go here, I go to File again, and I hit Export Audio. I hit Export. I hit Export as Audio Mixdown. This time I'm gonna go to separate. I'm gonna go to separate tracks, and I'm gonna make this a wave. You can do whatever you want to do, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna make it a wave. All right, and I'm gonna just keep everything the same. But one thing I'm gonna change is, see this this 1 right here at the tail. I don't want it to be, because actually, right here it doesn't matter, because if I only had one sequence and I was going to do the song mode inside of Pro Tools, then I would you got to make this a 0 if you're doing it that way. If you only got one sequence and you decide, all right, I just want it separate, and I put it in song mode on Pro Tools. But if you already made it on song mode on the MPC, then don't worry about this. You can keep it at 1, because this is the tail end, so it doesn't matter. All right, so from here, I'm going to just hit Export. It's going to ask me where do I want to put it. And inside it, it's going to put it inside that YouTube folder. But inside that YouTube folder, I'm going to make another folder and call it Tracked. Tracked. I call it Tracked. So inside that YouTube folder, I made another folder called Tracked. And I'm going to hit Save. So there you go. So now I'm going to come out of here. I'm done with that. Hit Exit. I'm not going to say that, but now I'm going to load up Pro Tools. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. I just don't want to I just don't want this video to go too long and bore you, you know, for the people that already know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, then here you go, if you're just interested in how to do it. Alright, so from Pro Tools, I'm going to hit Create a Blank Session. I'm going to keep this at AIFF. I keep everything the same here. It looks alright to me. I'll keep everything the same here. And it's asking me where do I want to save it at, you know, and what I want to name it. I'm gonna save it to the desktop, and I'm gonna call it YouTube 1. YOUTUBE1. I just call it that, and then I'm gonna hit save. Don't worry about that. This is asking me about the RAM. So now I started up a blank session. Now I'm gonna click File. Then I'm gonna go to Import Audio, and then I'm going to look on the desktop for that YouTube folder at the bottom. YouTube right here. Inside that YouTube folder, there's two folders. There's one folder and one file. The MP3, which is
That's how, that's the name of it. And I can load that in by selecting it and then hit convert over here. And then it comes over here. Then I hit done. And then I hit open. Keep that right there. So there you go. And then I wanted separate track. I wanted its own track. So there we go. So if I hit play. So that's the MP3 in song mode. That's the song mode for that one. So, alright, so let me go back here and delete this track. And now I'm going to load up the tracked out version. Which, go to File, go to Import Audio. Remember the folder I made called Tracked? I go in there. There's 3 folders in there. There's only 3 tracks I only used on this. So I select the first one and I hold down Shift and then I select the last one. So all 3 of them are selected. Then I hit Add All right here. And then I just hit Open right here and then OK, because it's going to make separate tracks. So there goes the separate tracks. Now, this is already in song mode right now. This is in song mode. The person, whoever's rapping to it or whatever, don't have to do nothing but play it. And let me show you how separate they are. I'm going to solo this one. I'm going to solo the next one. Now, on track 2, I have the kick and the snare, as you can see, on the same track. If I had separated them, there'd be another track, one that have the kick and one that have the snare. But, like I said, this is all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Let me solo the next one. Same thing with this, that boom, that kick and that hi-hat is on the same track, and it would be that would be a separate track. So they would be all separate tracks if I had did them separate on the MP. I wish the MP had separate pads also, and like if you want to separate each pad, it could do that. That would be a good feature to have. So when you're tracking out a beat, if you somehow put the kick and the snare on the same track, or kick, snare, hi-hat on the same track, it'll separate every pad instead of just doing every track. Instead of when you want to do every track, you might want to kick and snare on the same track. Depends on what you're doing. If you're selling a beat, you want everything to be separate. So you either got to do it separate from the beginning, or they should have an option. Track out. Mix down pad or mix down track, audio track. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice to have that mix down audio, separate pads, so you can do all the pads. That would be dope. But that's basically it. Like I said, they, from here, they ready to go. They ready to go. You can. And I usually, when I sell a beat, I usually put it in Pro Tools anyway. I give them the MP3 and the Pro Tools session, so they can just bring it to any studio and go. Because Pro Tools is the industry standard for as far as recording. Any major labels we went to, any major studios, major labels we went to, they were all using Pro Tools, so it was no problem. So that's how you track out in Pro Tools. If you have any questions, let me know. What would be nice, what I'm looking forward to. And I hope that, if we can, I'm going to quit this, all right? If we can get audio tracks inside the MP3, that would be crazy. If we can do everything right from here, if I can record a session from here having audio tracks, if I can make the beat and then somebody goes in a booth and I'm able to record their vocals, how sick would that be? You know what I'm saying? To have this up and you're recording people, this will be the dial. This will be the only thing you would need is your MP to make tracks. Everything from, it's crazy. Like, it's possible, and I would love to see that. And if you would love to see that, we just got to keep asking. We got to keep asking for it. We have to keep asking for it to get that, So, join in with me to keep asking Akai for an audio track that we can record as if it was Pro Tools. Because, you can do everything. This mixer is crazy here. Like, you can do everything from here. Like, listen, this is all we need. We just give us audio tracks to record people, to plug your mic in and go. That's going to be too crazy. It's going to be out the box by then. So I'm hoping everybody's asking for this, so we can all have audio tracks for our MPs. Won't even have to really use Pro Tools after that. it'd be a wrap. We'd be ahead of the game. Telling you, we already ahead of the game. But you know how I feel about things. I like the newest and latest and greatest. So let's keep asking for that. All right, it's your boy D. Please like, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It helps. There's always one person, I don't know who it is, but they always give me a thumbs down no matter what. It's some hater on here, but it's all good. They must have the machine or something. But you know what I'm saying? Just let's get this. Peace. It's your boy D. I'm out.